Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are organizing the pantry today. I have a lot of good tips for you. I can't wait to show you the before and after. Here's what it looks like. It is so disorganized. There's so much clutter. And my goal today is to get rid of a lot of the clutter and get everything in a particular space and into storage bins and food bins. Make it look nice and neat. And I'm so excited to work on this and I can't wait to show you the final product. What I decided to do this time around is to get some storage bins, some food bins, really do a better job of decluttering, organizing, and putting things into categories. But I quickly want to show you what my pantry looks like right now. And of course, I will show you a before and after shot later on in this video. So let's get started. First and foremost, I went to Home Goods, which is one of my favorite stores. I bought the majority of my organizers and food containers at Home Goods. I also had to buy a few things on Amazon that I could not find at Home Goods. I also bought some extra items, some baskets for overflow and extra food that we have, just a place to put it. I want to share some ideas on how to organize the pantry. And first and foremost, you need to take everything out of the pantry so you can start with a clean slate and get an idea of the space that you're working with. It's also a good idea to take everything out so that you can see what you have, go through expiration dates, see what's expired, also organize and put soon to be expired items towards the front. Place the items that are going to expire later towards the back of the pantry when you're organizing. Also, I kind of just wanted to see what I have. I do have multiples of a lot of things and a lot of items that I would like to give away to a food pantry. There are several in the area that I would like to donate to, and that's what I'm going to do today. Organize, declutter, also determine what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to give away, and put everything in a proper place. So this is a moment where I would freak out and get a little bit stressed seeing all the items on the counter, but I'm not going to because I know there's a light at the end of this tunnel. And I've done this one time before, and although the pantry looks like it does right now, I know that there will be a lot of things being thrown away, given away, and there will be a lot of organization at the end of this video. You are the one that I will call when I'm drunk. What I need to do next is wipe down all the shelves really well and get rid of all the dirt, dust, food residue that's been sitting there on the shelving liners. You took me in with open arms and I still want you back, want you back. It doesn't look as bad as I thought it would, but it feels good to get the shelving nice and cleaned from all the food that's been lying on there. I'm going to wash and dry all the containers that is going to store food so that they can be nice and clean when I'm ready to put the food inside the container. I absolutely love these Neo-Flam storage containers that I purchased at Home Goods. They are leak-proof. It's a simple twist at the top to lock and unlock the lid, which 100% leak-proof. It's also dishwasher safe, and the most convenient thing about it is that it will maximize the space in my pantry because I can stack them. But this particular container just really appealed to me when I saw it. I did look at multiple different ones. I looked at the ones that popped up, where the lids pop up. I also looked at ones where they snapped, and I just found that this particular one with a simple twist was just really convenient in what I was looking for. The cereal containers come with these lids that have a rubber seal, and And while that is great because it really locks in the freshness of the cereal and securely tightens it, it can be a little bit cumbersome when I'm washing. I have to use a butter knife to remove the rubber seal, and then I have to get in there with some dish soap and wash the nooks and crannies, the crevices really well, and then place that rubber seal back into the lid. I am going to hand wash the Neoflam food containers, get them nice and clean so that I can place the food inside of the containers. I'm almost finished drying all of the containers and the lids. I needed to be a little bit more careful when I was washing the lids because there are little openings in the lids where water can sit. I want to make sure that they're fully dry so that no mold or mildew starts to form inside the lids. Not only am I going to wipe them clean, but I'm going to let them sit out for a little bit and air dry so I can know that they are fully dry before I start to put food inside of these containers. I purchased these 2 containers on Amazon. I love them. They were very inexpensive. I have about 7 bags of all-purpose flour. I love to bake, but 7 bags is way too many. What I'm going to do is keep 2 for myself, and I'm giving away 5 to the local food bank because I just don't think I'm going to go through them all, and that's just a lot of flour for one family. But first, I'm going to clean out these glass containers really well. I'm going to dry them and get them ready to put food inside of them. I might be going crazy, I don't know what to do. My heart is screaming for you, babe. And what I'm trying to say is you make the sky look. It is time to place the food in the food containers. This is Lucky Charms. It's the cereal that I eat. I really love Lucky Charms, and I think these containers are so cute because I can see the cereal and they look so fun. I almost thought about buying the cereal dispensers, but I read some of the reviews and it said that it's very hard to take out the cereal and dispense it if you don't buy the exact correct cereal to place in the dispenser. So I didn't want to risk that, and I thought these containers were sufficient in order to store the cereal. As I mentioned earlier, we had 7 bags of all-purpose flour, which is too much for one family, and that's why decluttering and purging is so wonderful because I get to see what I have and what I don't have. So I will keep 2 bags for myself, and I will give the other 5 to the food bank. We go through so many chocolate chips in this house. I do a lot of baking, and Ellie loves her chocolate chip pancakes every morning. Place the lid on, twist and lock it, place a label, and it looks so good. These Lazy Susans, I am in love with them. Chuck loves to eat protein bars, different types of bars, and I love the way they turn. I just think they're so much fun and they're so cute, and they just add a different type of look into the pantry. Filling it was pretty fun too, so I can organize all the different types of protein and different types of bars into different categories for Chuck. So I wanted to create a space for Chuck, a space for Ellie, and then just a general space for the rest of the food. I do all the cooking in the house. Chuck cooks a little bit too. I'm going to try my best and organize everything into categories. And it starts with this Lazy Susan, which will store all of Chuck's different types of protein and snack bars. I really love this container that holds all of my spaghetti and angel hair pasta. I love angel hair pasta, and this container is perfect. It fits these noodles. I will have great access to it, and it's just very convenient. And Chuck is a big snacker. We have pretzels for Ellie. We have nuts for Chuck because he tries to eat really healthy. I really want to create an area for Ellie and her friends so that when she has guests over, they can go to their designated area in the pantry and grab a snack. The next thing that needs to be done is to organize all the food that I have into categories. I put all my condiments together on the Lazy Susans, all my baking goods together as best as I could, and I stacked all of my canned goods on these stackable trays, as you can see right there. I try my best. There are some miscellaneous items that don't go in any category, but I'm just going to try and stick it where I can. So this is my pantry completely cleaned out. It's a clean slate and wow, it looks so bare, but I'm so excited to get everything together and start organizing in the pantry. I'm going to work on Chuck's section first. I'll get his snacks together. His section is the one closest to the entrance into the pantry, and then I will work my way down from there. These storage containers that I picked up from Home Goods are awesome. As you can see, I can widen the bottom of it so that they can stack on top of one another so I can save on space, which I love so much. When it comes to organizing your pantry, it's really not a one size fits all. Your pantry is going to be different than mine, the layout, the size. So I really cannot tell you how to organize your pantry. Only you can do that for yourself. It's going to be a little bit of trial and error. I have taken out these containers, put them back in, and have messed up and have had to start over. I had to shoot this over several times because I just wanted to get it right. I wanted to get it exactly the way that was functional for our family and the way it made sense for our family too. I think that's the most important thing. But I also wanted our pantry to look neat. I want it to look pretty and I want it to look organized. These containers were key in helping us keep our pantry organized. I shot this video several weeks ago and I'm going to show you what it looks like today, and honestly it looks just as organized as when I shot this video a few weeks ago. And I think that's the most important thing, is when you finally take the time to organize and declutter your pantry. After that, it's just about maintenance and making sure that you keep everything in its space and make sure that you're not starting to clutter everything up again. As you can see right here, I ran out of space and I was trying to figure out what I did wrong, but what I realized is that I turned one of the storage bin in the wrong direction, which I needed to fit the cereal container. So what I did was simply readjust this storage bin to make it fit in that corner so that I can fit the cereal containers. It was the perfect spot for those containers. Here I have all condiments, bread, canned goods, and stuff that we make or use with the bread, like peanut butter and jelly. That goes on the bottom shelf. It is food and ingredients that we eat and use on a daily basis. So I try and put these items on the bottom shelf so it will be within reach for short people like Ellie and myself. As you can see, there are some random items and food on this particular stacking tray, and that's okay because I really need to just utilize all the space that I have. Not everything is going to fit in a particular bin for that category, but that's okay. I just want to make sure that I utilize all the bins and storage space that I have and really be just practical with it. Now I'm working on Ellie's little area in the pantry. I'd like for this area to be accessible to her and her friends so that they can come and grab snacks as they need when they're at the house playing. Ellie is at an age where she can, decide for herself what she wants to eat as well as come and grab her own snacks. I really want her to have some independence and I love this little cute area for her. I really hope that she likes it and I can't wait to show it to her when she gets home from school later on today. I call this the overflow basket. It's an important basket in the pantry. It holds all of our food items that we have duplicates of. I love the BOGO deals at my local grocery store, so I try and take advantage of that. And I need a place to store it. And this particular bag stores all of our lunch bags, cooler bags that we use when we pack food to go. And I'm done. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but Ellie and I actually organized the pantry in December, and this is what it looks like on March 15th. This is when I shot this video. I just haven't had time to edit it. This is what it looks like, 3 months after we organized it. Pantry needed a lot of work, and here is the after. And I'm so excited about the way it turned out. Everything looks so neat and organized. And my goal from this point going forward is to keep everything organized and try not to overbuy if I can. I'm also going to try my best to keep the pantry nice and neat and free from clutter. Well, that is it for today's video. I hope you found some motivation and inspiration from it. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to press that subscribe button below. I'll look forward to seeing you on my next motivational cleaning, organizing, decluttering video. Until then, have a great week. Whatever life challenges comes your way, I know you can handle it, overcome it, and everything will be okay and you will be okay. I'll see you soon.